What's up, everybody, man? Welcome. Welcome to the lounge tonight, man. I don't I don't normally get on this thing, man. I'm kinda new to this, man. I don't even know if y'all I don't know what's going on out there. But it don't even really matter, right? It don't matter, cause tonight, let me see. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know who's watching, but I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna talk my talk, and hopefully somebody watches. Again, welcome to the Gemini Lounge, man. It's yours truly, your host, Tatanka Sapa, also known as the Gemini. I like this little background music. I'm playing with the equipment, you know, enjoying the night. We just kick it back on a lonely, boring Friday night. But just being alive is great, people. We know that, right? Unfortunately, we got good news and we got bad news, people out there. Good news, the Knicks are one win away from a championship. Let's see here. Let me go to this. Let's see what's going on here. I don't even know how to control this music, people. I don't know how to stop it. It's crazy. I like it though. Okay. But how do I turn that on? How do I turn this on? Hey, there we go. What's up again, everybody, man? Hey, thank you for the patience with me, man. Tonight we're gonna talk about the Carmelo Anthony, man. I mean, hey, y'all won't leave it alone, so I can't leave it alone, man. I've been dying to let this thing go, man. Let me see here. What other things can I play with today on this little app here, man? I mean, I'm an old man, people, so forgive me. Everything is new and exciting to someone like me. We got timers here. What are they telling me I could do here? I got background. I got back. That's what I was doing, the background music. But I want some of those like noises. Where the noises at? Where the noises at? Like I want the bombs and the all of the weird stuff. Let's see here. Oh, all right. I probably should get to the show, but I can't even see who's on here, people. Is there any way of me knowing who's actually on this thing that I pay a decent amount of money to use and I don't even know how to use it? All right. I guess I'll figure it out as I go. Man. I had found it earlier. Let's see. What is it? Oh, that's music again. No more. No, 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 no music. I mean, if y'all don't mind being patient with me, because again, I don't even know who's in here, people. Let's see here. I don't think anyone's in here, so I might as well play around a little bit. Is there anyone in the room? Wait. What's that? Somebody did something. All right, guys, we're gonna play with the buttons a little bit, man. Y'all gonna be patient with me. We're gonna play with the buttons. But again, we have the Gemini Lounge, man. We got a good one for you to keep it real with you. We got a good one for you, man. We're gonna really just look at the madness that's going on in the black community. I mean, it's pure madness out there in the internet streets, man. These people going crazy. They're going crazy, people. All kinds of mental health issues are going on right now, man, in the black community, man. This is, man. Shout outs to some of my OG, not really OG. They were just on the internet before me, but I was there when they first started, man. My boy Act Nation, man. Shout outs to Act Nation, man. Definitely, a dude I mess with heavy. Also, man, Liberal Hive Mind, man. I love that channel. That's one of my favorite channels. And how could I ever forget the OG, the Angry Man? You know, rest in peace to the OG Kevin Samuels. Just some of the people on in this YouTube, history that that's influenced me and definitely has been there with me as I've made my journey in the last whatever, going from a radical liberal, like a lot of like most black people, like how we start. This is why I feel like I'm very equipped to talk about the madness that's going on. You can see a little bit of it on the small screen. A lot of us probably have already seen this with Black people showing their behinds all over the country and with no shame. It's crazy. It's madness, and it's frightening. It's frightening to be honest with you. It's frightening on so many levels. But let's not act. Please, the only thing that bothers me is if we keep acting like we didn't know this was coming. This has been shown. This we've been setting up this debacle. Really, we've been setting up the end of our country. Now, you hear all kinds of things, man. You hear what do they call it? Black fatigue. I get it. I get it. I get it. Believe me, ain't nobody is show comments on stage. Can I see the comment? Anything? Okay, that does. I just did something. Comments take the stage. I guess. I don't know. If any of you talk, I guess you'll show up. But let's not act like what's going on is brand new. This has been ongoing for. I think no, that's not it. Um, this has been ongoing for decades, to say the least. I don't even think I need that right now. Let me just. We're gonna get to here. We're gonna see all. Yo, listen, I got a whole like 30 minutes of non-stop psychosis to show you in a minute. Once I press play, people, man, like the psychosis starts. The journey into the twilight zone. It starts. The descent into the underworld starts. It's frightening, people. Don't be in such a hurry to see. Even though I know you've seen snippets and tidbits, I just want to get to my like little tracks, man, that I like. I never used them before, but I saw them before I turned this video, started this video, and I liked it. I was playing with the buttons. I know I'm sounding real old right now. I know, but I am. I'll be 51 next week, people. Shout outs to me, man. I'll be 51 next week. Word up. I see. Where's my buttons, man? Where's the darn buttons, yo? Like I want to do the clap sound, bro. What's good? Uh oh. What's good? I want to clap and make silly sounds and stuff like that, man. Oh man, they killing my vibe. Okay, now shall we begin? Shall we begin? So again, man, black people have lost their minds. White people are fatigued. It's going down, people. It's going down, man. We in the last round, I think, man. I think somebody listen, we don't push the limits, people. These liberals, these fanatics, these big mouth Jasmine Crockett types, man, they don't push the limits. Our YNs out there with the city takeovers, we done pushed the limits. We done stretched this DEI, racist, whatever narrative. We done stretched it to, well, I'm not even going to say we, because I always have to remind people white women lead this. White women, white LGBTQ, white fascists, white communists, white progressive liberals. They're the true, like, they're at the top of the pyramid. They're at the top of the pyramid. You might see us at the bottom of the pyramid acting a fool out here because we don't drink the Jim Jones juice of the progressives. We drink it. We drank it, man. We on our last kicks and throws before, you know. Unfortunately, I think like it's going to be a bad ending for my people, man, because we done been bamboozled and hoodwinked into believing that you can get somewhere off of oppression. Listen, proud black man. Behind this screen, dozens of books on by Booker T. Washington, by Frederick Douglass, by oh my God. Matter of fact, thank you for reminding me of these people here. Let me get another. Oh, I love the sound of the applause, man. That just makes me what? What? No, watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. All right, let me talk to you about some of our leaders, man. You know, I know a lot of people fail to look at history. They fail to learn it. Our black leaders have been worried about um they had black fatigue in the 1800s, bro. Like, in a lot of ways, man. I mean, it was, of course, slavery had a lot, like, was the reason we were kept in a state of degeneracy. by no fault of our own in that time. And yeah, maybe that built something. Maybe I don't know the answers anymore. I don't know if it's IQ. I don't know if it's created. I'm sure it's in the middle of both of them, and that's sad. And believe me, I say this. I do not say this with pride. I'm just seeing too much evidence, especially like right now, to show like we're not making the gains. And then when I look historically, I'm seeing the evidence that we've kind of been dealing with this problem for a very long time. So like, let's talk about this. Like, I'm gonna read some quotes by black leaders in the 1800s, some of the greatest ones. So I'm gonna start it off. It says, "Yes, in fact, one of the most overlooked parts of Black American intellectual history is how often prominent Black leaders publicly criticized problems that they saw within their own communities, while also condemning racism and discrimination." See, you can do more than one thing at a time. These men were a little smarter than today's. They didn't have to stick to just one argument. They could solve three things that coincide with each other at the same time. Today, I guess we could only deal with racism. I don't even know if we could do discrimination and racism. It's like one racism. So their critiques often focused on, again, education, family stability, economic independence, crime, personal responsibility, and leadership. Does that sound very familiar today, people? Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like a lot of the same issues that we got going on today? I just wondering. I'm just wondering out there, man. What? 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 Oh, I did nothing to you, man. Like, you liberals, chill out, man. All right. So it sounds a lot like the same issues we're having today. And let's go to some of our prominent leaders here. Okay. What we got here? Let's talk about some quotes. We all know this quote. It's one of his most famous quotes. "It is easier to build a strong child than to repair broken men." For all you feminists out there, when he says men, he's referring to mankind. So you're included in this. But it's often true that, old habits are hard to break. And if you've been dumb most of your life, you've been a lazy, no good, nothing, the odds of you continuing on that path are very high. Things like the apple don't fall far from the tree. These might sound like childish sayings, but they're very deep. They're very deep and they're very profound. They're very true. And for dumb people, they don't get how true it is. And that's, again, some of the problems. I'm wondering, is this like an environment or is this nature? I don't know anymore. But Frederick Douglass was wondering this in the 1800s. Okay, definitely. Now, see, this is one of the key points to black, to the people that I represent. I don't know who these new people are. I don't like these new blacks. I don't. Like my man Uncle Ruckus said, man, don't trust them new Negroes over there. Waving Day. Okay, I won't go there. Yo, shout outs to Uncle Ruckus, man. He was right on point, bro. Yo, shout outs to the Boondocks. Shout outs to the off. Yeah, I got some clips of him making some very profound statements about the status of Black America. And I don't know if any of you, how many of you old timers, if you're watching my channel, you probably are old timer. Yo, give me a show. First of all, if you're still watching, man, like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it, man. I'm an unemployed teacher. We're on summer break. These fools don't pay us in the summer, man. Just at least give me a view, man. Hit a like, man. Yo, show love to your teachers out there, man, in America. Okay, especially a conservative bro. Can you feel my pain? I'm a conservative black male teacher in one of the most liberal counties in Florida. So you know the pain I go through, man. I'm the most hated dude in the building. But let me get back. So this is a key point to Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass used to argue that freedom required more work than slavery. Okay? That it required discipline, literacy, and economic advancement. See, we knew a lot of our people were coming out. We weren't educated. We weren't allowed to read for like most of the slave period here. We didn't really like. You really had to go out your way to read, and I don't want to sound like some bleeding heart cry woe for me because everyone that I know has openly had the ability to learn how to read in my lifetime and the lifetime before me and the lifetime before me. It don't. But maybe I got to go 3 generations back, 3, 4, before people ain't allowed to read in my family or anywhere around me. So I'm not making an excuse like a lot of you guys are. But the fact was, when Frederick Douglass in Booker T. Washington is speaking about like the bottom feeders of our society, we know where they came from, man. Like from the system. It's hard to believe that 100 and some years later, that my people would be trying to make the same argument today that Frederick Douglass was making then. It can't be that simple, my people. And we know it ain't. But we've been kind of bamboozled, and it's a lot of things. And I know, I can hear you wokies already. Believe me, I am a historian. I'm aware of all of the history of Black America. I'm aware of the Jim Crow South. I'm aware of Reconstruction before that, the Reconstruction period, how that was like dismantled and thrown away to go fight the Mexican American War and to fight against the Native Americans in the West, which we became. But I know my history is my point. I know my history. So if I leave stuff out, it's because I didn't feel it was pertinent to the story. But I'm not unaware of all like that. It ain't as simple as slavery ended and it was hallelujah, kicking feet up in the air, and doing our dances, and then we became rappers, and then we flew in big jets, and and that's how it ended. We ended with like at a Diddy party with J Lo. That's not how the story went. I'm aware of that. I know there was all kinds of economic hardships, disgrace. What do you call it? Like unions wouldn't they wouldn't let us into unions. I'm aware of the redlining and the this and the that and the racism, and I understand it, people. But come on, I'm 50. I'll be 51 next week, and I don't think it was an excuse in my lifetime. To be honest with you, I think maybe I could make it a little bit of argument. I saw it a little bit in the '80s, going into the '90s. Like it was still a little old school. White boys were still kind of white boys back then. You could still be called the N word with the hard R, the hard ER, like, straight up, like not in a cool way. I remember a few of those, like into the early '90s, in the early '90s. But yeah, for the most part, man, let's keep it real, man. White girls been throwing it at us for like the last 30 years, bro. Like the slavery and the oppression, bro. We've been messing with these white girls for like 30, 40 years. I mean longer, but like openly, when the white girls are like walking in the streets holding hands, like we like telling her like get off me, get off me. So it ain't been what these young dudes are out here trying to claim. And I don't mean that. And I know I can hear you already. I know. God, I don't want to even go because I already know your arguments. This is the same like petty tactics that's used in every like aspect of dealing. I'm gonna be running my mouth forever, man. But hey, man, hey, I'm talking to myself, man. The party's with me. Hold on, the party's with me. It's my birthday, and I will party if I want to. My birthday's next week, June 20th, though. June 20th, man. Shout outs to me. Okay. But let's see here. Let me see what other sound. Oh, I might need that. I might need that. I might need that. You think I might need that, guys? Ooh, I definitely. Ooh, I don't want to hear. Ooh, I'm already panicking. I don't know what I would use that sound for. Let's see here. Well, that made me think of that JC. When the weather's put away the leather and put ice on the gold. Chili with enough bail money to free a big Willie. High stakes, I got more at stake than Philly. Shopping sprees, copping three. Deuce fever, ah yes, it's fully loaded. Ah yes, bouncing in the Lex Luger. Tiny smoke like Buddha. 20 GC, the crap shooter. Brothers can't fade me. Chrome socks beaming through my peripheral. Stop scheming. Stop. I'll lead you. Oh, y'all. I don't know if y'all, man. I'm just letting you know I was there. I was there. Yeah, F you too. All right, back to the black leadership that was basically like, yo, Yo, black people been sucking for a long time, man. Like Booker T. Washington, and this is what the see it, man. We start playing this political game, our black leadership, man. These dudes, man. They start off wanting to like, and I love them all. I love them all, but then they start battling each other. Let's get to Booker T. Washington. Okay, he comes after the great and the greatest, to me, the greatest black man to ever, the greatest black man in American history is Frederick Douglass. He should be the first. He should be on the $20 bill. And again, let me just go digress about this feminism, this liberalism. They're the ones pushing the black community to think that Harriet Tubman should be ahead of Frederick Douglass. That's outrageous. It's disrespectful and it's outrageous. And it's stuff like that. When you add it all up, it leads to the Carmelo Anthony reactions we're going to see when I stop running my mouth. But Booker T. Washington often urged black Americans to pursue vocational skills, business ownerships, and economic independence. This is in 1895. His speech, known as the Atlanta Exposition Address, encouraged practical advancements and stated, listen to his quote, no race can prosper till it learns that there is as much dignity in tilling a field as it is in writing a poem. Shots, wait, yo, and then wait, where my bomb? Where my bomb flex? We need another one, and we need another one. One more, baby. Let's go, man. Shout out to the OG Booker T. That was a straight shot at WEB Du Bois. See, they start banging. They start banging. WBEB Du Bois is next in dying. He wants the juice. He wants the juice, man. Booker T was like waited. Nobody was taking the juice for no. Let me not lie. Martin Delaney, he was beefing with Frederick, bro. They both created the North Star together. I mean, the Black Atlantic or the first black newspaper. They created together. Those of you know who Martin Delaney is, another genius black man in the time when we're supposed to be idiots. These dudes are out here making things happen that y'all complaining y'all can't do today. In 2026, these dudes were doing it in the 1800s. This is facts. This is facts. This is no hype. This is why I don't like idiots talking about they know history, because you don't know history. If you knew history, you knew how great you are without making it up. But again, that's not all out. That's not all their fault. Because as you see, our intellectuals they start banging on each other over how much whites will pet them, over white liberals. So W.E.B. Du Bois, he's trying to look down on Booker T, who was ultimately, in my opinion, the correct of the two. We wound up following W.E.B. Du Bois, but Booker T was the truth. He was the one telling us to do STEM. Like basically, don't leave the South where you already got like connections and land and property and run up north to be trying to do it with them weirdos up there, which is who I am. I became one of them weirdos that, the products of the people who ran up north to New York. But the truth is, you go up to New York, you don't own nothing, bro. Black people up there, we don't own nothing. We probably could have owned something in the South if we'd have stayed down here, but our grandmothers ran up to Harlem to shake their behinds, bro. Let's keep it at 100, man. All half of them people that left the South, man, they tell you that bull crap. They went up there for this. Some did, a lot did. A lot did go up there for economic reasons, just like Mexicans crossing the border. They ran up to the South looking for better jobs, better than whatever. We did it was the same thing, except we're in our own country. That's the shameful part right there. We're not sneaking in another. I digress. I digress. But a lot of the times they just want to come up to the Cotton Club and run around in Harlem and mess with them gangsters. Let's keep it 100, man. Women always love them gangsters. I don't know why we be lying to ourselves. Listen, I understand why we lie to the children. I just don't understand why we lie to adults or we lie to each other like we don't know what time it is. But yeah, grandma wanted to come shake her behind up here in Harlem. Okay, came up here and got with these gangsters. But W.E.B. Du Bois, he was one of them bougie kind of Negroes who I learned to respect very recently in life. I used to talk a lot of trash about W.E.B. And even though I still talk a lot of trash about him, I have a lot more respect because they'll listen, man. Nobody knew the answer really, man. Everybody was just banging. We just banging on who's going to be the leader, who's running this, who got more, like who could think of a better way to lead the people. But they all understood that it was necessary to lead the people. Sadly, we ran out of those genius type men. Do you, maybe the education system, maybe because we watered it down. I have another guess. I think because we've made our communities matriarchies. And you're going to see that as a theme as we watch the reaction of like black people across the nation in different parts of the country just reacting to this kid who is obviously wrong. Anyone who has any kind of defense for this kid, something is psychologically wrong with you, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Something's very wrong with you. There's no way you can logically come to that conclusion. Speaking of logic, speaking of logic, you I just did a video on like the low math scores being directly connected to why people don't understand why Carmelo Anthony went to jail. They don't make it up past basic math to learn proofs. Logic, being able to show why this is what it is. You can't just say it. You can't just like do magic. It's not how the real world works. But anyway, W.E.B. Du Bois, even though him and Booker T nasty to each other, did some awful things to each other, he did agree with him, and he was even more critical in a lot of ways. But he was critical of the weakness of the leadership. He was, he was trying to take over. He was kind of a commie socialist too, like all the black people were in the '60s and stuff like that. He this man is like empowering the black community for like 70, 80 years. Like it's outrageous the amount of WEB, the boys kind of ran stuff for like 70, 80 years, man. This dude was banging it out with, he took out Booker T, which was disrespectful, very disrespectful in my opinion. And he got Marcus Garvey deported. But don't feel sorry for Marcus Garvey. Now that we know what we know about this whole immigration stuff and how that was going to backfire on a lot of black Americans, WEB, the boys was on to something there, even though shout outs to Marcus because I grew up worshiping the man. But even Marcus Garvey was critical. He was critical, and he knew that a piece as a people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. Okay, I guess that's not that deep. But the sad part is that now that, like, when we say that, we decide to create new cultures and create new things. I think we're going to see in the clip people even doing things like, they're going at the Native Americans now. They hate Native Americans. They hate Native Americans, like black foundational Black Americans, which I am. Even though I don't agree with like 90% of them because they kind of like a bunch of Pan Africans that just got mad that that all these immigrants was taking their reparations, so now they want to be like American again. But these are the same dudes that last month or 2 years ago, these dudes were like they are the same, and they still the dudes like they the same ones. They only here for one issue: immigration. That's it. That's why, even though I rock with them, as in, I'm glad they at least get that part, that being a Black American is a unique and wonderful and valuable, very valuable property. Very valuable property. Very valuable. And we finally getting it by watching outside people come in here and take advantage of what that could do for you. That American card. Something we've shunned and we still shunning and still like claiming it as ours. But we've gone like we always do. We always got to go too far with it. So now, because we don't know identity, like Marcus Garvey said, today, like we said, the Native Americans wasn't in Americans first. We were here. There was African kingdoms, and we had castles, and we used to fly unicorns and like horses with wings. We used to fly them in the sky, bro. The white man took all that, bro. They've been like they took all that, bro. You don't even know, but they've been taking everything, bro. We Wakanda was real, bro. That was no movie. Y'all think that was a movie? See how easy it is the white man trick you, man. You think Star Wars was a movie? You can't even. That's how they talk, people. That's really how they talk. They look at you like you crazy. This is what I'm saying. Like like nobody told me we was gaslighting the world. If you told me we was gaslighting the world, like I wouldn't be so confused today because this Carmelo Anthony reaction is just like we gaslighting the world, and I'm like, okay, are we doing it? What we doing, guys? Yo, y'all ain't tell me. So Mary McLeod Bethune, she stressed education is civic. Ooh, what a ugly word, civic responsibility, warning that communities could not rely solely on outside assistance and needed to invest in development of their own youth. She didn't say the government gotta go take care of us. She didn't say, yo, we need more She said, no, we gotta take care of our own youth. But who the heck gonna take care of us? We can't take care of them. Who taking care of us, bro? So I guess that government always must be there. And my favorite, my hero, my favorite, my hero, he came up with a solution for that. Well, not him. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad came up with it, the Nation of Islam, but Malcolm was the reason a lot of us even paid attention to them, respectfully, at least in that time period, and even to this day. The golden, he was the son. He was I'm not going to get too deep into that. But Malcolm X was often sharply critical of social conditions within the black neighborhoods. For example, he challenged the passivity and self destructive behavior, arguing, quote, education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. You see, these men, when we were ran by men and not women, not goofy ass dumb women who got like degrees in meaningless, worthless crap, when we didn't have to hear them like run their mouths all day in our households, giving us the emotional powers of giving us the emotional attachments that women have, putting it on their men. That's what Carmelo Anthony was. It's emotional. No logic, no thinking of consequences, no thinking the next move or the next move. That's emotion. It's woman traits. Respectfully, I love you, women. Okay, but I don't want my sons to act like you, and I don't want my sons. I don't want the men of the world to act like you. This is no. I don't mind you being you as a woman. We love that, but now everybody's acting like you, and that's not cool. We don't want men acting like that, and you don't either, and you know that. You know that, ladies. Matter of fact, man. What? Wait. Matter of fact, ladies. What I say? What I say? Ladies? What I say? Feminists? What about you, feminists? I know how y'all feel. I know how y'all feel. I know that y'all don't know everything was good though. Like we were working it out in our community. Like yeah, the black people 1930s and 1930s and 40s, man, black people were getting it together. You know what? Forget you too, yo. All right, where were we? Where were we? Okay, so Malcolm, man, he told us education is the future, man. We all know that. Whether you like hate the government, like we're fighting with the government, fighting against the government, we all knew we had to be educated to get out of this trap. But he didn't just talk about education. He also criticized the drug use in our community. Crime, not the honorable Malcolm. Crime? And he didn't make excuses? Well, and look at he said a lack of community control. Now here's the thing that people think about Mike. Women un Jason shout outs to Jason Whitlock, man. I also love he's also an inspiration. And also my man King Face, man. Rest in peace to King Face, man. One of the first kind of in your at the street dudes from New York that was on the I think New York or Baltimore in the streets on some conservative like in your face. I think he was huge. I would hope the conservative black movement. This is when Candace and them first popped up, man. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, man. I listened to hundreds of Charlie Kirk videos, and I never saw that man as a racist. I never even was offended by anything he said. I would offend you way more than Charlie Kirk would. If you let me get on the mic in front of like I don't know, if you let me get up there and say what I want to say, but I'm gonna offend you way more than Charlie Kirk. But you ain't gonna feel offended because what? because my skin is a little darker. This is silly logic, people. This is silly logic. But okay, he also criticized the drug use to crime, the lack of community control, while consistently attributing many of the underlying conditions to systemic oppression. Now, I agree with him, but and he mentioned it. He talked about the fox and the wolf, and he definitely warned us that that fox, which is the progressive liberal left, the commies, the socialists, the real fascists who call themselves anti-fascists. It's crazy, right? Gaslighting again, they masters of it, while telling everyone else that you're gaslighting them. They're gaslighting the world. Yo, this is psych. Yo, this is like I need to write a book, man. This is so astounding, people. You don't realize you're living in a remarkable era. This, oh my God, this is going down in the history books. This is why I don't care if none of you watch my YouTube, man. I'm documenting my thoughts, man. You never know what's going to happen. I'm not can't even lie to you guys, man. I'm having a hard time keeping it together. I try so hard to not disrespect any great black leader, man. But I've never liked Martin Luther King. I've never liked him. I just never saw, and I really didn't. I really didn't. And as I get older, it's getting harder. Yo, God damn it! You know what's happening? Oh my God! I just realized it. I'm turning into Uncle Ruckus. Oh my! You remember the scene in the Boondocks when Martin Luther King came back to life, and Uncle Ruckus was like still trying to attack him. Because I guess when Martin Luther King was alive, man, Uncle Ruckus was throwing bricks at him. He heard about that when he so they did the whole thing where instead of him dying, he went in a coma for like 30 years and then woke up. And Uncle Ruckus was still waiting there with the brick. Like I'm starting to feel like Uncle Ruckus with this Martin Luther King character, man. It's always was hard. It was always a hard sell to me, always, because from what I and then when I hear the truth a lot of ways, and I know you guys don't like to ever believe the FBI. Everything's COINTELPRO. Everything is anything bad about you, which is again, here we go again to Carmelo Anthony. Why we're here tonight? Anything bad against you is often going to be attributed to like the government. Like then you can't do nothing, man. Like then we can't figure out nothing. I don't know what's going on out there in YouTube world, man. I don't know if anybody's watching. I can't tell. I'm using this StreamYard thing, and I don't know how to use it. I might go back to the other thing, or maybe just nobody's watching. But you know what? I'm still gonna clip it up. I'm still gonna clip it up, man. I'm gonna get my money. If y'all don't want to eat the whole ham, I'm gonna cut it up, make ham sandwiches. People, that's what we gonna do here. I'm still clipping it up, but I can't tell how to work this thingamajig, man. So I'm just gonna keep pushing into myself. So here we are. Let's get to it, man. Cause let's get to it. Where the screen? Let's go, man. What we doing here? Let's go. We're gonna now. So you're gonna just sit back with me, and we're gonna analyze black people's reaction to the Carmelo Anthony case. And I don't. I hope I don't have to go through this whole Carmelo Anthony case. I'm sure everybody's fully aware of what happened there, right? Right. All right. Let's begin. Well, I'll give you the basic for people maybe in Europe or somewhere else. 17-year-old black kid. This is in Texas. Unalived a white kid both in high school at a track event where the if you listen to the trial, which is over, he's been found guilty and sentenced to 35 years in prison. Uh, 35 to life. And but the black community feels like he was like like this was white supremacy, that it was unfair, that this, that. And I'm telling you, every single point of it, you should go research the deep details on your own because the trial's already over. He's cooked. He's cooked. It's so much shady stuff going on though in this whole story of like how the mother and the father and these side characters, the Charleston Whites getting up there saying, "Yo, I'm just, like people have just lost their mind and showed their true colors and their behinds." And I think the world should never forget. I think we should take notice because these are dangerous people. We should pay attention. But anyway, this is just like some of the reactions that happened during um after the guilty verdict. Let's take a look, and I'm going to react, and we'll go from there. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're still here, man. And if you want to, hey, leave a donation. That'd be nice.
You're not gonna get in the black woman's face. You're not gonna get in the black woman's face.
Uh oh.
You're not gonna get in the black woman's face. You're not gonna get in the black woman's face. You're not gonna get in the black woman's face. He ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. He ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You 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 ain't gonna do
See,
shit.
see, white people don't get scared, man. Sometimes we just be doing stuff, man. You know what I mean? Man, that's just something we do. We just randomly like jump, get in your face, and start bouncing around. That's what we do, man. I know. Don't worry. I know y'all think it's scary. I know. I thought it was scary too. When I first see people doing stuff like that, and I realized, man, it's all a clown show. It's all a clown show. But hey, word to wise, what what a beta male. Oh, I hate using that word. It makes me think of that. What's that chick that used to just disrespect black men all day? Cynthia G. Remember her? She's still around. I haven't looked her up. I haven't looked on see her channel still up. But yeah, oh god, I'm sounding like a black woman myself. I'm so sorry. They be trying to act up on my lives and stuff, man. All right. Let's keep going here.
I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. 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 I'm dancing. You are
Yeah, man, it's just dancing, people. Calm down, white people. Nobody gonna hurt you.
Anything you say can and will be used
Oh
against you in
Lord.
a court of law
Oh Lord. Here we go.
and or on social media.
She thinks she clever. I can see it in her smirk. Look at her face. This witch thinks she clever, don't she? Look at her. I could tell she's gonna say something stupid.
One thing I love is how Jeff Metcalf cannot control himself
Uh huh.
and he gets online with diarrhea of the mouth
Only him, huh?
to tell everyone about his sons. But it was one thing that he said that stood out to me that was, ooh, it just almost
What was the thing you saw that nobody else saw, and obviously it wasn't good enough to get that boy out of jail. But let's hear it from you.
knocked me down. He said that when Hunter found out that Austin went away, on to glory, that it took 5 police officers to subdue him.
Mm.
5.
Let you take 5 police officers to pull you.
So if that boy alone is that daggone strong and it took 5 officers, imagine these two boys towering over Camilo.
Yet here's the problem again. Look at this face, man. Look at the smirk. Look at the devilish grin. Like I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad white people are getting to see what like black men like me been saying for decades about and I love these women, but I can't stand them. Okay, because they are just the worst. Look at the smug self sense of entitlement on her face. She ain't dropped no jewels just now. But good luck telling this woman that she ain't dropped no jewels. Good luck. She's the most sophisticated person in the world, she thinks. I don't know. Maybe it's the glasses. Okay, but they're making stuff up. I don't know how many cops it took to get the remember his brother is gone. He's never going to see his brother again. His twin. They have no sympathy. This is what I'm saying. There's a demon for what? Do you know that this Carmelo Anthony man? He was out there dating only Spanish girls. He didn't even like black girls, bro. Like y'all crazy out there. I keep trying to paint this narrative of this little meek black boy who's just getting bullied by all these white women. Man, from what I understand, from what I heard allegedly, man, Carmelo was out there trying to be the thug. And listen, I'm black and I'm a man and I've been in white schools, plenty of them. Most of the time, it ain't white kids. I had a couple of football dudes, but let me tell you, yeah, I had a couple. I had a couple of dudes. A dude named Bubba, man, in boarding school I went to, man, big football redneck. We had to get it on too. We just got it on. I actually got kicked out of school over this dude, but I ain't put him to sleep. That's my point. I hit him with a cooking spoon. I hit him with one of them big. Oh God, I was what is I fit 7, 16, 7. I was 7, 16. I was 16, 15, 16. I guess the same age as Carmelo, right? So, but again, what mine's is in what 1990, not in 2025, bro. I don't know. Does it make a difference? I guess to you, Carmelo Anthony supporters, and also I was a really bad kid with a lot of mental health issues, a lot of like can't control his behavior written on the report card, unsatisfactory, needs improvement. I was all of that, man. But I always did well in my classes. I just couldn't really. And I'm telling you, I was raised by this in this very environment. But there's this woman. It's just disgusting how confident she feels and this smugness, and that's how everyone. Let's keep going. I'll be here all night.
And intimidating him. Baby.
Yeah.
When the security tried to
Look
make
at
you
it.
leave the pool.
Watch these, like he's telling them to leave the pool. And watch what these people do with these kids. I don't even know what they are. He's got his paperwork. He's in full uniform. He's got to work for the day, and I believe he has a weapon on him, license. I'm sure. But this is the level of disrespect they have. Everything's a joke. Everything's a joke. And I'm telling you, as a teacher, this is how they work. Everything's a clown show to them until they're crying.
Listen,
Hmm.
everybody keeps talking about Carmelo Anthony money that he raised. We don't give a darn if they rolled down the highway and threw that money out the window. We still got his bag.
And the only
Listen, if I had to bet if she gave $1, if she had $1 to give, I would probably bet 1 million that she didn't. But she still want to, but you see, again, no shame. No shame. No shame. No shame. A boy is unalive and she's up here throwing a little smart aleck, little snide remarks, like just no class. It's just disgusting, man. And you don't have to. I don't have just because I'm black don't mean I gotta like agree with her or even think that that's cool. That's tacky.
reason y'all so confident in a race war is because y'all think that the police and the army are gonna run to y'all rescue. This shit ain't gonna save you.
Mm.
Like all this built up anger and pressure, I can't wait. I can't wait from this.
All right, let's. Oh my God. Oh Lord, forgive them. They know. I mean, it's just frustrating when you get to these clownish dudes, bro. When I know the truth, I've been around tough white boys, ex-military, ex-cops, Bro, there's a 75-year-old I mean, 70, 80, almost 80-year-old ex-nom type dude or whatever war he was in, but he got busy. Like, who knows? And he was in the CIA. This dude probably still at close to 80 would take out like our top 100 without them even knowing. It's so silly when like we do that because we rappers. Hey, they think this rap thing is a real life thing, man. They don't realize that there are like religious men that will wipe you out. There are good guys that go to church, they work every day, they say, "Hey, how you doing, Tom? Hey, man, how the kids going? Hey, I see you at church on Sunday." Them dudes will slaughter your whole village. We like to when we mad at white people, we love to brag about how yo you guys destroyed everything you destroyed the day. So why you think but I could see when these stupid idiot dudes like the dude that was just talking. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. He has no logical sense of any understanding of anything outside of his projects or whatever the hell he lives in, wherever he lives. Obviously, it's not that good by the way he's thinking. Because if he doesn't realize that he is the most powerless man on in America, honestly, everybody else is like they got countries, they got organizations. We're the most disorganized, non-agreeing, don't like each other group of people with no identity, and I'm okay with that. I don't mind it because I don't want to be friends with y'all. Actually, I don't want to be friends with most of the black people today. I want to be on my own. I just be my own. I want to be a nomad. I'm random. I'm just out here, I'm doing whatever. I'm in the shadows, bro. I could be anywhere. That's how I would. I don't want to play with you dudes, bro. You dudes are corny and lame dudes talking like that. Okay, and he talking about that. He think, but you know how many viable black men that he thinks he is really in America. We're talking 1%, 2% of people like where we got like warrior age, ready to go, healthy, and then we'd have to get access to weapons. I mean, it's just delusional the way they talk. This dude probably don't. He can't get close to one. He probably lives in a liberal city, so you know he can't get his hand on one. You got to go through Matt. You got to go to a white dude to get the joint. How that sound? It's amazing. You remember when the National Guards was going in Chicago? Was it? No, it was like no, it was Memphis. I think it was Memphis. Y'all remember? I can't see if anybody's talking to me, so I don't know if y'all remember. But y'all remember when he went to Memphis? We said the National Guards and these low IQ idiots start talking about um yo the National Guard. They don't know about us. They don't know about us. Like, bro, what are you what are you talking about, bro? These dudes just snatched up like what was the dude from what was it? What's that Spanish country, bro? They kidnapping presidents, bro. Like, bro, what is wrong with you people? Why do you the whole America beats countries? America, I was just watching. I remember the shock and awe of the Desert Storm and all that. I remember Saddam Hussein and his two sons. What was their names? I forgot. Oh man, I remember they names the two sons, man. Yo, I remember that whole thing, man. We put it on tape, bro. Like America, bro. We'll put you on tape, man. They had playing cards with everybody's name on it. Ace of Spade, Saddam Hussein. The sons was the ace of this, the other one, the ace of that. The head of the military, the other ace. Bro, America get real devious. Yeah, you're right, bro. The military will get involved, and I don't think you're gonna do anything, but
This point forward, I'm shooting first and asking questions later.
okay, all
I have
right.
all the evidence
Well, so what's different? What is the difference? You've been doing that.
in the world to assume that I'm better off doing so.
All
I
right.
have
All right.
video
Again, logic.
evidence that says that I'm better off never allowing them to put cuffs on me.
He has video evidence. I'd like to get some like statistics, some percentages, some odds. Like, give me something like that, man. I don't know what that video means. I don't know.
How much video evidence must
A
we
lot.
receive
A lot. A lot. A
where
lot.
a melanated individual is cuffed
What's a melanated? Everybody got melanin. Even white people got melanin. See again, make it. See, you see my people, man. They just make up everything, man. This is what we've been doing. I'm telling you, decent black people been dealing with this crap all our lives. You liberals have opened Pandora's box, and now they're gonna annoy you. They've been annoying us for 100, 200 years, 400 years. They've been annoying us for 400 years. Dudes like this. They've been around even when we were slaves. These idiots.
and then beaten in cuffs. 4, 5, 6, 7 cops for one individual. You beating them on the ground.
When did that
This
happen?
is how I know
I thought we were talking about Carmelo Anthony, bro. When did we start jumping? Bro? Which one? Which oppression are you on, bro? You lost me.
most cops, if not all, are just Nazi gang member pussy
What?
ass.
They're Nazi gang members, so they Nazi Crips and Bloods, Nietas or Latin Kings. How about Mexican cartels? But they also Nazi. They're Nazi. They're Nazi. Yeah, don't forget Nazi first, and then they could be Crip, Blood, cartel. But they Nazi first. This is the logic of these fools, people.
Bitch made motherfuckers.
Ooh,
All of you are
ooh, look at the. Ooh, what cop took your girl, bro? What cop took your girl, my G? Oh, but did they, bro? You failed the psych test, didn't you? He give me cop energy. Tell me, yo, anybody, if you can hear me, if anybody's listening, yo, put a one up in the chat, like and subscribe if you think this dude wanted to be a cop. No question about it. I think this dude wanted to be a cop. Pretty sure. I'd bet my last dollar he wanted to be a cop. He failed the psych on a physical.
a bunch of bitches.
Woo,
You sit up here and you sign
sassy.
up for a job just so you can beat on people, just so
What?
you can have some sort of power in your sad little bitch made ass life.
I mean, listen, man, I ain't no real cop fan either, bro. But they need it, and they do a lot of dirty work, and I don't hate them either. They can be what he's saying. They can be. They a lot of them can be because power corrupts, and when you get a little bit of authority, you become a jerk, man. And it's a little bit, but like he's ODing. I still don't trust any cop over this clown.
And then turn around and wonder why people hate you. Wonder why
Bro, you want? I know why. Let me shut up.
people don't like you. Wonder why people are growing more and
Ooh,
more and more
that's
and
the
more bold
sassiness is
with
strong.
you. The time is here.
To do what? What you gonna do, Papa? What you think this dude? What you think this chipmunk face dude gonna do, man? What do you think? How many of y'all think he gonna do it? How many think he gonna do it? How many think he gonna do it? What's your odds, bro? What you bet? What y'all betting? What y'all betting? That chipmunk over here gonna do something.
For you bitches to get what you deserve.
Except curse.
You law enforcement officers are nothing but slave catchers.
Call them a law enforcement. Why you ain't call them
And the most puzzling thing about it
puzzling
is you black and Latino officers.
Whoa, see, I told you. But we Nazis first. Nazi.
You have to be the most embarrassing bitch-made sellout tap dancing hoe ass motherfuckers ever to exist.
I would agree with him, except unless he's in the room. Then they would be second. Because he would be number one in that category. This is my humble opinion.
You deserve something worse than hell.
Oof.
The Rick Chow case.
What is worse than hell? Where has your imagination taken you, young man? This man, their imaginations are like vivid. It's amazing, mind blowing. They could draw in their minds things that I could never even imagine. It's a gift. It's truly a gift.
In Carmelo's case, proved to me
Here we
that
go.
it doesn't matter whether I'm a law-abiding civilian or a fucking felon.
Okay, so don't be a felon, my G, bro. Just get it over with already. We tired of hearing you. I'm about to fast forward you.
Or whether I'm compliant
Believe that.
or non-compliant.
Believe that if you want.
What's the point of even being?
Go outside go outside and have them cops stop you without the legal right in one of these liberal cities. And let's put that theory to a test, my people. Let's put that theory to a test. Let's see if it don't matter, like he said, legal odor or illegal odor. Oh, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I hear you. Papa. I hear you. I like to go see the test. Let's go.
Compliant. What's the point of even being a law-abiding citizen?
I don't know.
What's the point of even doing things the right way in America?
Damn, that's like what I said when I was 8, 10, maybe 12.
What's the point of even following any rules?
Wow, that was definitely like 6, 7, 8. I think the last time I was philosophical. There's been times I've been philosophical, but very philosophical. I think he's really asking a question.
Especially when the people that are in power didn't get their power from abiding by any rules.
How you know? Bro? How you know? What? No rules? There's no rules. You can really just. That's how you get power. He's saying just do everything the opposite of what they say you should do. Everything opposite, and then that's the real secret to power. This is what this fool wants to teach our people, teach our kids, and to get on Kevin Samuel's internet and spew this woman babble, this emotional babble on Kevin Samuel's internet, bro. The gall. Unbelievable.
People that are in power got their power by taking.
How you know?
Why are we not?
Why you ain't? Look, see, y'all gotta talk to me, man. When I talk to myself, I'm gonna get crazy. Why you ain't take none, bro? Look at that face again. I just can't believe this dude is what he say he is. I just can't. For something in me tells me, no, not him.
Doing the same thing. I ain't asking no questions no more.
I'm trying to put cuffs on you keep saying that.
He was gonna show me what a white man to do to me.
Uh-oh. Check this. So it just gets deeper, bro. Look at this one. If zombies was a face, look at this dude here. And again, bro, I'm telling you, you gotta watch. You gotta watch like the African looking dudes and like the mixed breeds, them light skinned dudes, man. They all got mental health issues, man. I'm allegedly. Wink, wink. Oh man, look at this one here, bro. He went all the way to a train stop because I'm sure he was beefing with some dude on the internet. Some dude like me. Some dude like me probably told him, like, son, I'll see you wherever you want to see me, man. Where you want to meet at? Where you want to meet at? Oh, you word? You want to meet downtown? All right, bro. Meet me there. It's 5:30, bro. Man, I'm still asleep at 5:30. He that listen to him.
Didn't show up. There's my train.
Oh,
I'm about to head to
yo,
work.
don't get your.
But I can come out here
Oh, don't get
anytime.
fired.
So
I don't want to fight.
he didn't want his fade or body today. I'll give him another
So he
opportunity
want to
another
give a
day.
fade or a body today, bro. Like bro. Listen, man. Don't. I'm just trolling you, homie. Yo, I'm just trolling you, homie. It ain't that serious, my G. This dude really out here trying to catch a body or some internet. He never met the dude, but they probably said some slick stuff to each other on the internet, on TikTok. He's on TikTok. Look at this thug, bro. I was embarrassed to get on TikTok, bro. But, I don't know. I felt like I should go on TikTok, and I did. And I've been doing pretty good on TikTok, but it's not a place for men, to be honest with you. But look at that face. Look at that. But he came to fight, bro. He a real one. Like,
Guys, at this point, there's only one choice and one
uh-oh.
choice only for Black people, and that is to separate ourselves completely.
I ain't going nowhere. I don't know what the hell this girl talking about. Where are you going, girl? Go. Go. Why y'all gotta take me? Why don't just go? Why don't all of them go? Why they gotta take us with them? They always want to drag people who don't want to go with them, bro. These are the real fascists, man. They won't just go. They always talking about going. And that's not just black people, that's the white liberals, man. Look about what was the fat chick? What's her name? Trump was talking trash about Rosie O'Donnell. Remember her? Remember Rosie? Or remember all of them? They are, yo, I'm going to Canada and I ain't never coming back. 3 weeks later. Well, I'm back in America, man, but I hate you still. They all do that. Go, girl. You don't need me. You don't need the black people that don't like you. You could just go, and everybody would be happy. The black people that want to stay, we stay. And the black people that want to go, you go. That's America, baby. That's why you can't stay.
I don't care how I'm perceived. I don't
We
care
know.
about what you
We
got to
know.
say about what
We
future
know.
employers are going to see and all of this stuff. I really
See this shit. You see the craziness they say. This is why I want. She said, "I don't care what future employers have to say." She knows. She knows. She knows. She's like, "I'm crashing out for Trey for." I was about to say Trayvon. That would have been worthy. Like, crash out for Trayvon, bro. Like this dude here. What is it? This is Carmelo Anthony, bro. Not the basketball player. Go crash out for the basketball player. Get him back in the league. Put this energy into getting the real Carmelo Anthony back in the league. It'd be time better spent and trying to deal with this thug. But she like, I don't care about future employees and them noticing me. She know. So when they do and she can't get a job, don't let her get on Kevin Samuels' internet crying. I don't want to see no tears, girl. Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake.
do not care. At the end of the day, when we are in close proximity with these people, we are in danger.
See, they look like they all say close proximity to whiteness. This, bro, you can't make this up. Like they say the same sentences. It's like a dating site. They all want, what do they call them? Emotionally intelligent men. What the hell is that? What the hell is an emotion? And that's not a real question, people. It's rhetorical.
There's nothing you can do. If you do the right thing and don't defend yourself, you can end up unalive.
Okay, when they say what about do the right thing and leave? What about do the right thing and not be there? How come the do the right thing got to be, oh, why in your mind? Look at the eyes too. The eyes never lie, people. I always say that, man. Every time I talk on these videos and we dealing with women, I say just look at the eyes, bro. Eyes and then the nose ring. Two tell the nose ring alone, like let it run, leave her alone. But then you look in the eyes. If you see you see something there, then this is
And not getting
saying.
justice. If you do defend yourself, you can end up in jail. So what this is the basics of managing risk.
See again, managing risk, the basics. She said the basics. She's turning this into a business. Sweetie. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. This is not a bachelor's degree level question. This is a simple question that you knew the answer to when you were 8 years old, possibly seven. Okay? Go tell an authority figure. Snitch, but you don't want to snitch, right? You don't snitch. Okay, you don't want to do that. You because you snitching. You worry about the streets, the rappers. Okay, so you can't snitch. You can't go tell an authority figure. All right, or how about go tell your parent? I guess is that an authority? I don't know. But I know there's got to be better answers than what Carmelo Anthony did. Okay, whatever the bull crap he's trying to push, the answer was never have bringing that to a track meet and having it already ready and over that type of thing for that to happen. That's never the answer. But baby girl, baby girl.
What is the best thing to do? You
No,
have to avoid the risk.
I agree.
That
I agree. I agree.
means we need to stay away and avoid these people as much as possible.
Oh my God. You know what? I just saw the wisdom in her statement. I'm sitting here ready to rip this woman apart, and I'm like, that last thing she said, I'm like, I just literally said this. I just literally said this about people like her. We're in agreement, and that's amazing. Like I tell you, man, there's always a way to find agreement, man, with two complete opposite people. Her and I would never exist as equals. Never, never. It could never be allowed. Like the universe won't allow that. It's impossible almost. But yet we're in full agreement. You know, it's funny. I'm joking, but not really. I only There's only 10% in any of my jokes. That's a joke. They did that in that scene with Malcolm X. They made this portrayal. And there's truth to it, but it doesn't mean Malcolm X is a bad person, and it doesn't mean Tatanka Sapa, the Gemini, is a bad person either. But you're right. I'm finding myself to be more friendly with these redneck racist. Nah, not all. I joke, I joke. But yeah, like Malcolm, we both want the strength of our own people. We want our own people to thrive. We don't want to be hurt by your people. And but we gotta control our. We have to do some policing in our own community. That's the problem. We're asking other people to allow our people to abuse them, like they abuse their own people. This is normal in the black community, like little clowns like Carmelo Anthony. Except we would have other clowns that would have handled him. He over there, his parents took him out of black community, put him in this like 6% black school, and he out there trying to be like like the head blood or the head gang leader, whatever the heck he's representing out there. He the one out here on the streets running with knives. How y'all? They're conveniently forgetting all of this. It was documented. It was testimony. It's in court records and trials, but yet, like millions and millions of black people in America act like this information can't be held, like it's a secret. Some hood dude is holding it to like come last minute. Well, the last minute, the clock came, it rang, and they said guilty, and it was over. So now they trying to sell us on an appeal. Oh Lord, backwards.
Keep your children out of the schools. Keep with them. Keep your children out of activities with them.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I think they.
I hate
You know,
that
the funny
it's like
thing, they, white people have been begging for that their whole lives. For you, like that, you won't do it. They've been begging for y'all to like take your kids out of the schools that like, everybody's in agreement. So Martin Luther King, you were wrong. Nobody wants this shit. Nobody wants to be with each other.
that. I do, but it's not our fault. We are not. We have shown time and time again that we're willing to open our arms, and every time
Can't you see her arms? Don't they seem wide open? Can't you smell it?
we do that,
The rock is cooking.
avoid their businesses and their establishments. Don't put yourself in a position.
I love when black people say shit like this. And again, I want to defend my people so bad. I don't want to be like over here making fun of them like everybody else in the world is. But they leave me no choice. They leave me no choice, bro. I love when chicks and people with no businesses always telling other like a group of black people, yo, we gotta stop using their business. Well, where the hell we gonna get food at? Girl, where we gonna get gas? Like, what the hell you think we can do things? I don't know not one black dude that got food or gas anywhere in America. Honestly, I don't know one. I don't know one dude I could go get a gas connect. Everything go down. I ain't got no plugs to gas. I ain't got no plugs or anything really. What could the blacks get me? Or would if they could get me, what would they get me? Would they do it? Probably not. So I don't know who she thinks she boycotting. Even though I don't agree with that Asian dude talking all that trash, man. That's a whole nother episode, people. That's a whole nother episode. As a black conservative, I don't like that dude that was talking all that. Well, you want to boycott, but whether I like him or not, he ain't lying about certain things. It ain't like we can like. It ain't like we gonna go like we're like they own everything around us. Our black women, I heard, spend 41 million a month on Chinese hair products, Asians hair products, and they, oh my god, I don't even know if that counts the makeup and the other stuff. I think that's just hair, wigs. 41 million a month, black, poor black people, poor black women. 41 million a month. So hey, they ain't even talking about the nails. They ain't talking about the detergent and all of that stuff.
And where you could be attacked or verbally abused. Like,
Verbally
don't do that.
abused. Well, see, look
During
at
the
this
Jim
shit.
Crow era, we had our own stuff.
Jim Crow. Yes. Do you hear this girl? I think she. I don't know what she goes. She got a black. Like, what do they call those? Tambourets? Tams, right? I remember my mom bought me one of those. Look at this little girl. Look at this little girl. Malcolm, this she should be in the Nation of Islam. She got a Nation of Islam type face. She looked good like with a in the all white with the things. See, man, that Malcolm had it right, man. But these women will never listen to us. As long as Uncle Sam left them a way out, man, they're gonna give us the crazy eyes like this one.
Because we were forced to have our own stuff because they did not want us in their stuff. And if we went
Who's us and who's they? I'll never understand that.
into their stuff, they would attack verbally, they would attack.
Verbally abused. She just said last sentence verbally abused. See that? See that language? That's liberal white woman language. Verbally. Bro, the only type of abuse, if he ain't going upside your head like Ike Turner, eat the cake anime, if you ain't getting slapped in the pool, I don't want to hear about no verbal abuse. I don't want to hear it.
Physically and sometimes unalive
I
people.
joke.
Okay,
Wink,
look
wink.
around, look what's happening. They're doing the same things again. Let's just go back to what it was.
What was it again? Which one? Which one? Slavery, Reconstruction, Jim Crow? Which one? You didn't tell me when you was dropping us off on the time machine. I need to know what year is the date on the time machine, man. She's getting on my nerves. She's an annoying woman. Where we going here? Let's see here. What we got here? Let's go. Let's get past this girl.
Should just, yeah, that's my opinion. Tell me if I'm
You're
wrong.
wrong.
One of them niggas back in the day, bitch. I'll fuck
Okay,
you.
listen. This one I'm pissed off about. All jokes aside, this make me want to go hunting. You know, hunting for animals in the forest. It makes me want to. These Mormons are getting harassed. I know the Mormons, man. Shout outs to my Mormons that the elders that I met in Pine Ridge, that I met in Harlem. Always cool people, man. I ain't into their religion, but they good people, man. They ain't bothering nobody. They ain't bothering nobody. They riding their bikes or walking in the hood near you, baby. I done seen these type of white boys be in realer places than these clowns are gonna mess up something that we all understand and allow. Like it's the hood should not be messed. Everyone understands we you don't bother those people, bro. They doing their own thing and they not bothering nobody.
You the fuck up, nigga. You heard me?
You heard me?
You lucky you ain't in jail with one of us. You lucky.
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't think he's thinking that's like really ever a possibility of being anywhere with you outside of this dirt road.
You ain't in jail, nigga. Beat the fuck out you, bitch.
Why?
A Mormon missionary was repairing his bicycle on the side of the road when he was.
And he touched him. Bro, I want to fight. See, that's what type I want to. Mm. Oof. Because honestly, I gotta be careful, man. Because like I'm a hero. I'm a hero. I'm a hero, people. I don't know if y'all know that about me. I'm a hero. I'm a crash dummy too. I'm a crash test dummy. I can do both. I do both. Heroes are usually crash test dummy. I might have crashed out on this. If I was close, because part of me, I know how stupid and deranged dudes like he's attacking a Mormon for fixing his bike. So, bro, this dude could do anything. He gonna up it out. He gonna up it. When you get involved with these sociopaths like that, allegedly, by all evidence that I see, but allegedly, when you mess with these sociopaths like this, bro. And you know, bro, they could pull it out. You got to be willing to take them out. See, that's the thing. They always make you go to the extreme, bro. You can't reason. You can't talk to them. You can't like assess it. Everything got to be like, yo, you ready to like. Everything got to be a draw. They making us go back to the Wild West, man. Like 10 paces, turn around and let's go. Like that's what dealing with this community, my community, has become.
Was confronted by a black man who began verbally harassing him.
Nigga, beat the fuck out you, bitch, and make a nigga fuck your pussies. Make a nigga fuck your pussies.
Where's he? Look, Memphis. Where they at? Memphis. That sound like some Memphis. Sound like one of them NBA young boy type dudes, bro. I don't even want to read. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Don't worry. He won't be on the. He won't be around too much longer, in my opinion. I don't even want to watch this, bro. I can't even watch it. It's gonna make me angry. So I'm gonna go on to something else. Look at this.
Of the incident was that the child of a female customer named Kelly was running around the store, causing noise that affected other customers and disrupted the store's operations. However, Kelly not only ignored the dissuasion of the staff, but also cursed at them and demanded an apology from them.
That's you going to teach your kids? That's what you going to make them like that? Nobody gonna get his ass. That's how you make your kids. That's how you make your kids. That's how you make your kids. That's how you make your kids.
The video shows Kelly suddenly spitting at the store clerk, who immediately retaliated.
Now, see, there goes your like the black man is whack and everybody else like likes you. And, you know, we holding you back. There go that theory. I think that theory got the book. I think that theory's gone. Don't y'all think? I think that theory's gone. I don't think it's any more of that. Hmm. Let me remove that. Let me go back here. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still here, people. I'm still here. What the heck going on? What's my background? They done took my background away. Oh my lord, they just doing me dirty out here. They doing me dirty out here, America. We're gonna put this background up. You know the Gemini here, man. We here, man. We outside. We definitely outside, man. Let's keep going. Well,
But the other party continued to insult him with words. And he couldn't bear it anymore, so he left the scene and called the police. After the police arrived at the scene, they took Kelly.
A customer got into a violent fight after a McDonald's employee refused to mix milkshake flavors for her. The video shows the customer coming behind the counter and repeatedly wrestling with the employee, even landing a hard punch to the manager's face. The manager then told her to leave, so she began to justify her earlier assault.
Sorry, I've been up all day. I'm sorry, I know it's sorry. Yes, the picture. Touch my boss. Get out!
After being expelled from the counter by the manager, the customer went to the drink machine, made herself a beverage, then returned to the counter and tried to get near the blender, but the dutiful employee wouldn't allow it. So the customer threw the drink at the staff member, and the two then grappled with each other. After the police arrived, arrived. The customer was immediately arrested and identified as 44-year-old Helena Cleveland. Police investigations found that Helena had previously served 2 years in prison for beating her grandmother. During one argument, she threw her grandmother to the ground and hurled a lamp at her. In the end, police charged Helena with 2 counts of assault and barred her from entering any McDonald's. Was it worth getting into a brawl over a milkshake?
And stop looking at me like that. Come so
This video ain't being destroyed out here, man. They gonna let me change my screen. Let me see here. Visual effect. Let me get my man. We gonna go to the basketball court. I'm tired of playing with y'all, man. We going out. We outside, man. We back on the court, bro. We back in the court, man. Back in nature, on the court. All right. This is what I hate. These are like the dudes that be in like that I teach, man. I can't stand these little. I can't stand these. What they call them before these jits.
you look like a girl, so what? Sign up. You want to get packed, huh? Come on, what's up? Come on. What he said? What he said to me? What he said to me? Stop, come on.
Bro, these dudes are everywhere.
Get the yacht car right now.
Cup.
He's not coming outside. What the fuck? What he said? What he said?
What if you just stay inside there, dude?
I'm gonna go inside. I put this on mine.
2-on-1, threatening them, bullying them. But if you hear about Carmelo, man, we tired of being bullied by these other people. They ain't bullying us. That's what Carmelo fans say.
The grave. I'm going.
They in Cali. They in Cali and Florida.
Give me that shit. I don't want to put Paul and push down when I see you at community service.
Oh God.
That's why we gotta make it because Bookie.
And where did those 2 little boys come from? Probably something like this.
I gotta go steal my outfits before my video shoot. Yup.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. Can't make this up. Kid looking at the little kid looking at them like they slow, bro. The kid don't understand how slow they mama is, man. It's crazy. It's crazy out here.
Mama blowing.
Hey, yo, shorty, yo, the kids are smarter than the mother at what do they look like? 2?
And don't ask me why I'm stealing all types, bitch, because they $40, bitch.
Oh, and she's stealing with the babies in the car. Very, very classy. Very classy. You're a winner. I'm sure every man wants this.
Came on. We need the thing. We need the thing to like scoop it up.
I don't even know what they're doing. Is this a drug?
I'm not too girl.
I don't even know what's going on here, honestly. What is that, sage? What are they doing?
My time.
What are they doing? What is this? Somebody in the comment section, maybe if it's not nothing too crazy, tell me what they're doing. Is this sage? I never even thought about what they're actually doing.
I don't like them. I don't trust them. I know that.
But you look like one of them. Yo, let me tell you, the curse of the that's another thing. And us black people, we did this, man. And our own little psychosis, and white people too, man. We done made so many mixed breed babies out here. They gonna be so confused. But all these mixed breed babies are gonna be confused. I got a couple. I ain't trying to diss anybody. I got them. I got 2 little mixed. They bad, bro. They gonna be so confused. Black people, man, we gotta stop mixing babies. We gotta stop doing that, man, because like that's a curse on these kids, bro. They gonna be so hurt. Either be all black or be all whatever the other side is, bro. Like we just mixing is not a good idea in hindsight. Not a good idea.
The history of them. I know the history of America.
This is what happens.
Guess what? The history is playing itself out perfectly in the present.
Yeah.
I don't want to mingle with them. I don't want to be friends with them. I will stay
Touché.
far away from them at any job that has predominantly them in it.
Deal.
Let it be the women too that I have to work with. Oh my God, I want nothing to do with them. I don't care. They're a virus. They're a parasite. They're the most evil entity I've ever encountered. They have an.
Now, what did your white mama do to you, girl? Am I the only one seeing this? You know, am I bugging? Am I the only one seeing this, man? That like, this chick is obviously dealing with some abandonment issues by the white culture. Like, could she? You can't be black like this by just being black. Like, what is she repping? the anger that she's displaying. Yeah, somebody's white mama, come get. You should not have left that girl on the church steps. She is never gonna let. She's gonna hate you, white women, forever because of that. And this, I'm making jokes, people. Please, please, it's a joke. Calm down, relax.
Acted some of the most evil,
Oh God, she's
heartless,
not joking though.
soulless atrocities on this earth, and they will.
Yet they never name them. They never name them. They just talk about atrocity. They never name them. Like I would love for them to name five. Name five. Three, honestly. I know I was being too much. Five, three, honestly, two. I'll take two. I'll take two.
Not refuse to take accountability for them. They quote unquote made this country through lies, through biological warfare because they were
Biological warfare.
so unhygienic.
Wow, that's what it was.
Um, they
I'd like to see her degree. I'd like to know what extensive program she studied that gave her. I mean, I've heard it before, but I heard it more like just hood dudes talking, like 5%ers, dudes on the block.
they slaughtered, enslaved, made people groups suffer the most horrible pains and agony that again you could
All I got to say is a famous man, a famous group once said to me, "Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, y'all." I'm sure she knows that song. I'm sure she likes that song. I'm sure she sang that song. But now I'm bored with this chick. She was going to be running her mouth about, let's see what this school, let's go here. He looks like a winner. This looks like a winner here, guys. Like, I just picked a winner, random winner. Right? Look at me.
So y'all got the memo, right?
Uh-uh.
White people said it's okay to beat their ass if you're in a
Bro,
problem.
I knew there was a goddamn memo somewhere that I was not getting. I knew it. I knew it. I thought it was. Oh man, my camera's bugging out. But I knew there was a gaslighting memo that they was not giving me, and this is very frustrating. Why am I not getting the gaslight memo? Huh? What's the problem out here, people? Why am I not getting the gaslight memo? And now I can't even see, man, this is a conspiracy, man. Everything is going wrong, and y'all trying to destroy everything that I created, and I know it's the man. He's did my camera. My camera's not working now. You know why? I don't need that camera. Or do I? Do my sound still work? I think they want me to. I think they want me off the internet, people, man. I'm running out of juice, man. My camera's flying off, man. I gotta get a new setup, man. But yeah, this is what's going on. Another loony. Let me see if I can at least get him to talk. Let's see what he's saying. What you talking about, homie?
A group in a public space and you tell them to leave because they got too close to your space. If they make any argument, it's okay to beat their ass, and they not gonna use no weapons. They just gonna take their ass whooping.
Carmelo Anthony should have never defended himself, apparently, huh?
Hey,
He's supposed to just...
white people, y'all gave that memo? Y'all gotta let me know, man. Y'all gotta let me know. Well, I didn't get the memo, bro. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to that lately. Can some white friend of mine send me directly the memo, please?
just took that ass whooping and being a passive, docile being the way that Malcolm X told us they want us to be.
What?
This country has always believed since emancipation, the only good Negro is a dead Negro. And that's
what the? What history book was you reading, sir? Bro, I gotta let you borrow one of mine. Who said that to you? That's horrible. Somebody said that to you. Look at these.
I would stab that nigga too. Why he don't go? Hey.
Look at these geniuses. Again, they own every block. Not literally, not with any deeds, ownership manuals. They just say it. That's the way it works in the hood. You just say it. I own this block, and now you own it.
I would have did it to him. I promise I would have. I would have did it to him.
But why?
I would have did it to him and his brother.
Okay, but for what reason?
Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Them little boys came looking for trouble.
Okay.
You come looking for trouble, you don't know what fucking outcome going.
Sure.
You don't know outcome. You rob a bank, you don't know.
Isn't it funny how logical they can sound while being illogical? If you go looking for trouble, you never know what you're gonna find. Like that's exactly what Carmelo did, but they usually get done like a reverse Uno. I'm so confused. You know, if you put like 3, 4 reverse Unos, you don't know which way to go. Then it's like reverse Uno, reverse Uno, reverse. Like you do it so fast, I don't know whose turn it is anymore. This is what they do. This is what dudes like this do to us. and they always try to sound like they know what they're talking about, which is so like that's the most annoying part. Is that they really like you can see it in their eyes. I've sat there and watched them. It's like a science experiment sometimes. I've sat there and watched like black dudes try to like make sense of their illogical shit, and you can see their eyes working real hard to get it to be like, yo, you feel me, right? I'm like, no, I don't feel you, sir. I don't feel
If you gonna
you.
get the money,
Wait, somebody robbed the bank?
hold on. Listen, real
Oh
quick.
man, you want to
Listen,
play dumb
listen.
now?
No, see, bro, see, they been mad because nobody understand what the hell they talking about, bro. The logic ain't logicking.
Listen.
Give me no
I'm trying
time.
No.
See, the only one that can stop these animals is their mothers. They daddies can't stop them. Boy, daddy try to stop them. Boy, they pull something out on daddy. Like, boy, they be like, man, don't you ever touch me. Don't ever touch me or my mama again. You ever touch my mama again, I'm gonna hurt you. Mama, I love you. I keep telling people about this weird um mother son relationship going on in a lot of black communities, not literally, but symbolically, some Oedipus stuff going on. Look it up.
No, I want to hear. Yeah. Let's talk about it. All right.
You can record it, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, I want to.
You have permission from Barack Obama's son. This is Barack Obama's son. He could have been my son. That's what he said, right?
Bank, right? You rob a bank, right? You might get the money. You might go to jail. You might be dead, right?
Right.
Hey,
You fuck with the wrong motherfucker. It's the same way. Them boys were looking for.
so why I don't understand that when they do that to cops and other dudes and they get unalived and something random happens with some little, why you don't get that? That same logic. They get it. They telling everybody else to do it. So why wouldn't they get it? Let's see here. Let's get to the next guy. What we got next? Let's see here. Who is this? I don't know what this weird dude does, but I don't like him already. I'm looking at his face. I could tell I'm not gonna like him.
Both these boys will be at home with their folks right now.
Maybe I'm not. Wait, I think I like this guy. Hold on. Pause.
Did I tell a lie?
Yeah, my kids are allowed to do whatever they got to do to get back home.
I don't like
you
him.
got to do to get back home.
I
You
don't
are
like him.
uncomfortable in a situation. And that's just
Oh man, this is a very sassy word. Uncomfortable. I just feel funny and vulnerable every time I say it. I don't know how men are saying that word so often. This is madness.
situation is not going to be favorable to you physically. Whatever you need to do, everything is a weapon of opportunity, and I do not care. I will go down with my child. I will find the parent.
Should I go there? Because for some reason I was under the assumption you were on the other team. I just assumed it. That's what they say. You make an ass of you and me. That's assumed. But I wasn't thinking you were going to talk about a baby, or maybe you're just talking about a hypothetical baby. Because I don't know. I'm just not getting that vibes. But hey, it's nothing wrong. I'm just saying. I just thought, you know.
Y'all are not about to sit here and keep unaliving our children, sending them.
Can I see a picture of these children? I don't believe it. It better not be like an Asian boy and a Swedish boy and an Asian girl. I better not. It better not. I better see some melanin in that baby.
To jail because you guys don't know how to
be trying to pull no Michael Jackson on me, boy. Kind of look like a Michael. Look like one of them Jacksons.
behave properly in this goddamn
Don't worry,
society.
I'm falling asleep. I'm getting tired.
Y'all are the fucking problem, and it pisses me off because y'all can sit there and say, "Oh, you guys just want to be scot free and shit." Y'all have a whole ass president with 34 felonies that has.
Oh, this one. I don't even got time. I'm so tired. I might do a part two tomorrow, people. If I turn this off,
And we heard that we can't sit there and depend.
when they got to America, watch this crap. I don't know if anybody watched it. I don't know what happened tonight. I might have wasted my whole darn night sitting here. My darn camera don't went off. Like I can't see nothing. Oh, I'm back. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a mad night, man. I gotta figure out how to work these computers, man. I'm feeling like these dudes out here, just with technical stuff, But yeah, I'm getting tired. I'm going to bed, man. The fatigue is really fatiguing. It's really like that, man. I'm really tired. But again, all jokes aside, it's an embarrassment what happened after this thing, and I think everybody should take note to that there's something bad happening in the black community, and we're gonna need the government. We're gonna need good black people to we need to ostracize these demons. We really do, guys, man. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, man. I hope I hope we get to do more of these lives, and I hope, like I said, somebody got to watch. Somebody was paying attention. I think I've been on here like 3 hours. No, 2 hours. So I hope somebody saw it. But anyway, we'll try it again next time, man. Yo, from the Gemini Lounge, man, don't go out like Carmelo or don't crash out like his fanatic fans, man. You guys have a wonderful night. Hey, go Knicks. Let's wrap this up in San Antonio because you fools in New York are doing too much. Peace.